Alright, fine, here.
Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Alright.
My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel?
What's that mean?
You want to stop Alexander?
Yeah.
Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You hurry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against my own. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke my own, a long time ago.
So you can fix it,
Really?
maybe?
Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to
Choir
find
and
them there.
transept. Choir and transept. Well, you poor guy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Daddy, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Alright. Sure. If I find it, boss, I'll help you out. That's the problem. Can't open from here. Alrighty. I'm guessing this is the same. I guess this is our only option now. What a lovely cell. I'm just gonna presume all these cells are the exact same, are they? Unless one of them has something inside them. Like a tinderbox. Listening to the channel. Alright, just go to the channel. You can always backtrack if need be. Something died inside him that day. Watching the man slip away was more than he's minded. God, I can't read that fast, game. This place seems interesting. Don't budge. Could that be the same entrance, maybe? Probably, right? Makes sense. That's probably the big gate that wouldn't budge.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Let's go back first. I don't want to know. I don't think I want to go down there yet. I want to see what's upstairs first. There was 2 upstairs. Stairs. Upstairs, second floor. There was a second floor. I want to see what's on the other floors first before I proceed into the underworld.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture. and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
That sounds absolutely lovely.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Who will be back? Is it those creepy mobs? Picked up meat. I wonder if that meat... Well, no. Because normally meat you throw, but this is kind of meat you have to feed to something. Clearly. I don't know. Why is my vision so messed up?
Shimmering blue light.
Let's go this way. Can you fix my vision, please? That would be swell.
August 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
Wow.
I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed,
Suffered.
I shall be
What
ready.
do you mean? That's what they're supposed to do. What are you talking about? It's supposed to be like a bit of a walk in the park. Wow, he'd be grand. You just poke him a little, hopefully he survives. So stupid. Why is my vision so messed up? Fix it, please. What is going on, dude? Maybe it's bugged. Hello? Alright, well, we went this way. Let's see what's up this way. You want some tar in there? A bucket of tar? Oh, you do? Interesting. You want some meat in there too? Well, we figured out a tar goes in there. I'm gonna guess the last thing I need to stop this thing is probably gonna be in the other direction. The last time I went to... God, will this ever fix? What's wrong? Is my sanity broken? I have a slight headache. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous, fearing a paucity of prisoners. Jeez, I can't read, dude. Why do you have to make such hard words? I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything but yet to mend the thing. But have to yet mend the thing. Okay, unless I can think of a way to put the pieces together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even in the orb, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power from for another purpose. Centuries are passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer am I sustaining? Okay. So is this what they were talking about? It might be in here. God. Will they ever fix this? What's going on? What is this? Looks like the star I used to draw back in school. I'm gonna presume maybe I put meat up here? No, guess not. Yep. Wait, was there a door I was supposed to... Oh yeah, I did. This is becoming really trippy and I don't like it. It's starting to like hurt my brain watching this.
Is this the old time missing Daniel? If so, blame yourself.
It's fixed.
You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Okay, now what? Am I fixed? Do I have to go back here again? No, I don't think there was anything here, was there? Or was this locked that we couldn't unlock? What happened to her? What happened to who? Did you play your... No, I never played D&D. Never had the experience to play it at all. Never played it. Never even touched the stuff. But at some point, I would definitely like to try. I feel like it would be a pretty good experience to try at some point. Yep. Maybe I have to go back here again. I already forgot what the previous rooms look like. God, they're all having a lovely time in the cells.
Ah, you again.
Cool.
What level? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
The other room? What do you mean the other room? What machine parts? What are you on about? Hello.
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important here. Baron Alexander sustained my soul with his dead heart for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
How did I find that? I don't even know. No? This can't be. Is this not opened? Oh, would that fix the things upstairs then? Maybe. Since this was the laboratory, right? And that dude is German? Yeah, he is. I think this is where I had to go. Wasn't this the... Yeah. Righty. So this should probably unlock the side doors that are downstairs.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
You have to stop me. How are you gonna do that?
Was there something else? You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks. Oh, is that all? That's all you got for me, boss? No problem, boss. Here, you can deal with that. So transept was one of the other rooms that I had to go to. So this is where he said I can get parts. Was that what he said? Parts? I have to get something from this place. God, this looks like a boss battle arena.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
So many doors. Let's go this way. See what's over here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Piece of an... I think that was maybe part of a torture device. The Juniper sat on his knee and with her friends tied behind his back, she felt her hands lift and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Holy moly. That seems like a bad way to go. But you know what? What can you do? Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles, right? That is sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm guessing there's 3 doors here, so there's probably going to be 3 orbs, maybe?
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Sounds a little bit suspicious to me, sir. Just a little bit. Alright, so there's probably...
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Okay, that's another orb down. So we just need one more, I think, in the other room, and we should be good to go. But I have a feeling when I get the last one... I don't think that guy was ever in the cell, was he? Pretty sure he wasn't. What happened here? The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's take it with us. The saw of 1,000 saws. Should we go upstairs? I feel like we should go upstairs. Let's see what's upstairs. Maybe there's another orb up there. Why is stairs so bugged in this game? Well, that's interesting. Nice room, dude. Rope. A string. Okay, we need string. What is this? There are quite a few things to be said about the torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be a highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victim before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits and violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be the problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right step to take care of, therefore, restrain while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue to the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into a great fear. Simply by imagining it, while applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce vitea and saturate of blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it will likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them with amnesia drink and try again later. Feed them with an amnesia drink. So wait, so does that mean I got tortured if I have amnesia? What? Is it you, my love? I miss you the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I'm not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return from here, I shall perish. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Want some oil? I love oil. So what's the string for? Okay. Clearly we might need to use that one later somewhere. That's the exit. Okay, so we'll go to the exit. I think we need to go through the other door. And that will be probably the other three pieces, maybe. I also need to... Where did this door open? I thought I closed it. Okay. Maybe that string will come in handy when I have to,
You again.
Hi!
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer.
Yeah.
Go to the choir and find the rest.
Gotcha, boss. No problem, boss. Anything new? Nope. Aha. What is this? Ware taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my effect, and it still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man could show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to forgive. He needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him and my return might be denied? I know what he's capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him with tonic made from a paralyzer, Vitea and Tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyze if I could find internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract the contents with a proper tool. The Vitea could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need a large amount to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. So there might be some, I guess, somewhere, maybe. Tempter, on the other hand, will provide more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing in the words with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kaernik. Is that right? I think I read that right. I will have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So I guess that is the well that we saw, right? The one with the broken thing. In court ordered by the Black Eagles, blew into politics for each other. While I sit quietly in a place willfully forgotten, once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent core before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped with his father and grandfather to found this great order. I've seen them take their father's place, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged, not by time, but by anguish. Wow. That is beautiful. So, there's like stone tablets, Egyptian stone tablets. What is going on? That is what the real question is around these parts.